Two people are in the hospital tonight with serious injuries after a large fire engulfed part of an Edgewater high-rise this morning. Less than 24 hours later, tenants are speaking out.
And they say they've raised fire safety concerns repeatedly to management, but they have fallen on deaf ears. Our Jewel Hillary joining us live in Edgewater tonight with the latest on this story. Jewel.
Hi, good evening, Pat and Jenna. Edison apartment residents say this morning's blaze is actually the second fire in the building since last month. And thankfully, now that things have calmed down tonight, tenants are voicing their concerns and demanding that building management address a number of ongoing issues to help keep them safe. Large billows of smoke and flames.
I opened my door to just see floor to ceiling flames.
Terrified sixth floor resident Flynn McCoo, who lives at the corner of Sheridan Road and Foster Avenue in the 8-story Edison apartment building. She woke up to a terrifying reality.
I only got out or knew that there was a fire because my neighbor, the person who was in the apartment that caught on fire, banged on my door.
Before getting to the root of the fire on the 6th floor, crews battled a tremendous amount of smoke. Uncertain of how to safely escape, several residents waved out their windows, pleading for help.
Squad 1, when they arrived, they had a woman hanging out of the window on the 4th floor that was about to jump.
She made it out safely, according to fire crews, but another resident from the 6th floor was rescued.
I came out to a woman in one of these units leaning out her window.
Several residents say firefighters pounding on their doors, not loud alarms, warned them of Friday's blaze. According to Edison residents, this isn't the building's first fire. They say they've been raising concerns to TriGuild, a court-appointed receiver for the property.
And they told us that there would be no changes to the alarm system and that everything was fine.
Tonight, about 40 residents met and are speaking up again. They say alarms went off in the hallways, but most say they couldn't hear them in their units.
The problem is you cannot hear it in the apartments. If there's a fire going on and the alarm is going off in the hall and it only alerts whoever happens to be walking down the hallway, it's not enough.
Along with hard to hear alarms, residents say they were met with another challenge trying to escape.
I obviously went to the stairwell that was closest to my apartment only to be greeted with that locked door. I had to relocate about 6 or 7 of my fellow neighbors to turn around on the stairwell, go into a hallway, and then find another stairwell that was appropriate.
For many, today was one of the most frightening days of their lives, but they're grateful they made it.
I was very close to being stuck in that apartment in a way that I would not have been able to exit.
Now we're told that at least 2 apartments are destroyed and several tenants have been displaced from their units. Residents say that TriGuild has made some steps to make things better, but they want to see more significant improvements like really loud alarms throughout the entire building, including in their apartments. They'd also like an official evacuation plan and annual fire drills. We have reached out to TriGuild for a comment, but have yet to hear back. Reporting live in Edgewater tonight, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News.